modifying objects already in the design. For this one, we'll open an existing design and just quickly show you what we are dealing with. So this is quite a simple design that we will modify various components of it. First of all, when you want to modify an object, and I'll take this back unit as an example, you right click on the object and the properties of the object appear. So you get a graphic of the object here, then you get its size and shape information. So the object is 1052 wide at the moment and 750 high. So just as an example, we'll modify the height to 600 and apply that and review it. Now what you'll see is that the object has changed in height, and now we have the end panel drop down below it and the object is shorter. An upper cabinet will maintain its top position, so when you change its height it will move up or down at the bottom, not at the top. Now an object can be vertically moved as well, so if we want to match that cabinet with the one beside it, we can right click on that one and click properties or position, and we can see its top position is 2100 and its minimum or bottom position is 1350. So if I want to make this one the same, I click it, click position and make its minimum position 1350 and click the green tick. Now when we view that, you'll see that it has maintained its actual height, but it has shifted down to be lined up with the cabinet at the bottom. So those properties are quickly changed. We can change the angle of an object as well. So I'm just going to pick this object up by holding the control key down. Clicking on the object just takes a copy of it and I'll place it here. So we can change the angle by holding the Alt key down on the keyboard, the ALT key, click the left mouse button and it will move around 45 degrees. The right mouse button will move it in the clockwise direction at 90 degrees. However, if we want this to be a specific angle, we right click on it and we click onto position, and you'll notice the angle is set. It's showing -0, well that's a 0 degree angle. So if I want that to be 45 degrees, I type 45 and I can press the blue arrow, which is the apply key, and it will shift to 45. If I want it to be 35, I type 35 and click the blue arrow. So notice that is not a relative position, it's an absolute position of 35 degrees. So the display name of the object can also be altered. You'll notice we've said it's a 2-door flap, and that is here in the name category. So I can type anything here, and when I apply, whatever I type there will appear on the object. I'll set it back to 0 degrees and say OK to that. Now also sometimes text can overlap other things, so the text on the object can be moved. So here we've got the name anything, here we've got an X and a Z movement for the text. So if I make a Z movement, that'll be vertically up or down the screen. So if I say -400, the text you'll see now will shift backwards. If I say I want that text to be 30 degrees and click the blue icon, it will switch to 30 degrees. If I wanted it 90 degrees, I can switch it to 90 degrees. I can set it back into the cabinet, say at -50, and apply. Or I can put it outside the cabinet by saying say 200 and OK. So the text can be moved and shifted in any direction, also the X direction. So I can go to the left by saying -250 and click the apply and it'll shift. this, and that stays with the cabinet, so when we pick it up and move it around, the object code or description stays with it. Now the other thing that we can do is change the material type individually. So we have a function that changes the whole design all at once. So we just look at the 3D information, and we'll just look at this back cabinet here now. So the one I've made shorter, and it has an individual material type. So I just right click on it and click material, and it's set as a local material. If I set it as a global material, it will be the same as the global materials chosen for the design. With local, I can just choose that. I can click and hold the left mouse button on object, scroll down to door and door 2, door 1 and door 2, and it's I can change it to, for example, what should we go, shining white, and apply that and OK, and the door will change to the object will change to that texture or pattern or colour. So that's how to change them individually.